Hey there, thank you for joining me for today's practice. My name's Paula. So today is short and sweet. It's a lot about the side body. We're going to do a bit of strengthening, a bit of opening through the side body. We're going to make a start standing. So let's jump on your mat and let's make a start straight away. We're going to start with the feet parallel and underneath the hips. And for the first few moments, we're going to close down the eyes if it feels comfortable to do so. Just bringing the palms, the hands together in front of the chest, letting those elbows just relax down. And when you feel comfortable, just letting those eyes close. Grounding down into the feet. Just feeling into the base of the big toe, the little toe, outside edges of the heel, and inside edges of the heel. As you ground down into the soles of the feet, start to draw the energy up the legs. Just making sure you're not locking out through the backs of the knees. Gently drawing the quadriceps up. Tailbone dropping down. As you lengthen all the way up through the entire spinal column, up and out through the crown of the head. Easy breathing. Bringing all of yourself to this moment. With this breath, and then this breath. And let's gently blink open the eyes, releasing the arms down by your side. Take the arms out to the side, extending them all the way up as you press down through the feet, lifting the eyes up to the hands. Inhale. As you exhale, draw the hands down through the center line. And once again, press down through the feet as you extend out through the arms. Inhale. And then exhale, hands down through the center. One more time like that. Inhaling, palms, hands together. And then exhale, draw the hands down. And let's take the arms all the way back up once again, but this time let's hook the thumbs. Palms, the hands facing forward, reach the fingertips up. Lower ribs drawing in, taking an inhale. As you exhale, side bend to the right. Press down through the outside edge of that left foot. And then inhale, coming back up through center. Exhale over to your left. And then inhale, coming back up through center. Exhaling to the right. Let's hold it here for a couple of breaths. Draw those lower ribs in. See if there's any more space to come a little bit further down. And then inhale, coming back up through center, and we'll go straight away to the other side. That's to your left. Base of the shoulders moving away from the ears. Open breathing. Taking one more inhale. See if there's any more space to come a bit further down. And then inhale, coming back upright. And then exhale. We're going to fold forward into our Uttanasana, but feel free to soften through the knees as much as you need to here. Letting the head relax all the way down. If you're not already at your top of the mat, then just move down. I'm going to just shuffle over to the top of the mat here. Letting the back of the neck be relaxed. Knees can be slightly bent. Take an inhale. Draw the quadriceps up, hands onto the shin bones, crown of the head reaching forward. And then exhale, soften through the knees, fold down. And again, inhale, draw the navel in, extend out through the crown. And then exhale to fold. One more time. Inhale, extend. And exhale to fold. Hands in front of the feet. Let's keep the left knee bent straight through the right leg. Reach that right arm up towards the ceiling, looking up towards that right thumb. Inhale. As you exhale, fold the hand down, swap it around, bend through that right knee, straight through the left leg. Left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, fold it down, bending into that left. Straight through the right. Inhale. And then exhale, swap it around. Last one. extending that left arm up, inhale, and then exhale, bending into that left knee, letting the back of the neck be really relaxed. You can keep the hands here if you'd like to interlace the hands at the base of the head, using just the weight of the hands to increase a little bit of traction through the spine. Feeling really free to keep the legs slightly bent. If you've got space, you feel like you can draw the quadriceps up, draw the navel in to straighten the legs a little bit further. Breathing in and out through the nose. Noticing if there's any way you can let go. Releasing those hands. Plant the hands down, bend through the knees, step back into down facing dog. Pressing down through the inner edges of the hands. Just taking one more breath here in your down dog. And rise up onto the balls of the feet, taking that right leg up into your three-legged dog. Inhale. As you exhale, knee in towards the chest and step it forward towards the inside edge of that right hand. Plant that left heel down, and then the right hand comes to the inside edge of that right foot and open out into your Pashimotanasana, extending that left arm up towards the ceiling. Maybe your right hand can be up on a block if you need to, or if it works better for you, bring that right forearm onto the right thigh. Try to lower the hips a little bit further down if you can, and if it's available, maybe extending this left arm up and over, and eyes can look up towards the ceiling. Just opening up through that left side body. On the next in-breath, we're coming up into our reverse warrior. Left hand light on the back leg. Keep bending through that front leg, reaching that right arm up. Taking an inhale. As you exhale, straining into that right leg. And hand can be onto the thigh. We're coming into a very soft variation of Trikanasana. If you feel like it's available, you can come into a deeper version of your Trikanasana, extending that left arm up towards the ceiling, looking up towards that top hand. And then as you inhale, take that back hand behind onto the left leg, reach the right arm up, both legs straight. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, framing the front foot, coming into your sprinter's lunge for a moment. Step back into your plank position. Feet come together, and we're coming into our side planks. We're going to come onto the outside edge of that right foot, left hand to the waist, stacking that left foot on top of the right, looking to the side. Option to extend that left arm up towards the ceiling. And if it's available, you might look up towards that top hand. Keep breathing. Feel free to drop down to that right knee if you need to. Pressing into the knuckles of that right hand. For 3, for 2, 1. Bring that left hand down. Plank position. Inhale, exhale, down facing dog. Taking a breath. Coming up onto the balls of the feet, take that left leg up to your three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, stepping it forward in between the hands. Sprinter's lunge for a moment. Placing that right heel down, left hand to the inside edge of that left foot, opening out into your Pashimotanasana. If you've got space, you might just step that back a little bit further so you can lower the hips a bit further down. Maybe option to bring that right arm up and over, or maybe you're coming up a little bit higher, left forearm onto that left thigh. Open breathing. On the next in-breath, coming into your reverse warrior, pressing down through the outside edge of that right foot. Light with your back hand. And then straight into that front leg, either coming into just hand above the knee, not on the knee, coming to this smaller version of your Trikanasana, or if it's available, bringing that left hand all the way down to that left ankle, extending that top arm up. Grounding down through the outside edges of the feet. And then on the next in-breath, coming all the way back upright, placing that back hand onto the back leg, reach that left arm up, inhale, and then exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Sprinter's lunge for a moment, stepping back into your plank position. Bringing the feet together side by side, coming onto the outside edge of that left foot. Right hand comes to the waist, stacking that right foot on top of the left foot. And if it's available, extending that right arm up towards the ceiling, maybe looking up towards that top hand. Flex both feet. Keep breathing. For 3, for 2, for 1. Bring that right hand down. Plank position, inhale. Exhale, down facing dog. One breath here. Looking forward towards the hands. Let's come down onto one knee, the other knee, sitting over to one side, extending the legs out long. Taking a moment in your Uttanasana, flexing through the feet. Press the shoulders away from the ears. And then we're going to bring this right heel into the right side of the groin. So we're coming into our Shavasana legs quite open. If it's available, option to bring that right foot back behind. And keeping that left foot flexed, hands by your side, taking an inhale to grow out of the waist. As you exhale, start to come a little bit further forward. Just to where you can, both hips stay down. Relax the shoulders. Just allowing the breathing to slow right down here. Walk your hands back up. If it's still feeling okay to do so, keep the leg as it is. I'm going to slide that left hand down the left leg and right arm comes up and over. That right sitting bone keeps grounding down. Eyes can look up towards the ceiling. And for some of you, you might want to come a little bit further and hold the inside edge of that left foot, left elbow coming in. But it's not important. Just stay where feels good for you now. Taking one more full breath. And then taking an inhale, coming all the way back upright, bringing that right leg forward. Coming into your Uttanasana, once again pressing through the inner edges of the feet. Inhale and staying for the exhale. Swapping around, bringing that left heel to the left side of the groin. Option to stay here or wrapping that left lower leg behind you. Both sit bones down. Inhale to grow out through the waist. And then exhale, walking your hands forward to where you can. Just breathing into the hips, the inner thighs. Just noticing if there's any way you can let go. Just releasing any unnecessary effort here. And then walking the hands back upright. Feel free to bring the foot in front if that is feeling too much for you. And slide that right hand down the leg, taking that left arm up and over. Shoulders away from the ears. Maybe eyes looking up towards the ceiling. And if you're wanting a little bit extra and you've got the space, right elbow to the inside, holding the inner edge of that right foot, keeping that right foot flexed. Reach out through the left fingers. And then taking an inhale, coming all the way back upright. Bringing that left leg forward. Flexing through the feet, coming into our Pashimotanasana or forward fold now. Taking an inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forward over the legs. Holding outsides of the thighs, shins, ankles, or feet. Thinking about the mounds of the big toes pressing forward. Sternum reaching forward. Feeling free to close down the eyes. Noticing when a little pocket of space opens up. And if there isn't, then you're just staying with your breathing. Allow whatever is here to be here. And then taking an inhale, coming back upright. Hands behind you, bend the knees, and then make your way down onto your back. Sliding all the way back, extend the legs out long. And then let's take the feet over to the right, both feet over to the right, and then if you can, crossing that left foot over the right. And then we're going to shuffle this upper body over, trying to make a crescent moon shape with the body. And if you can, extend those arms up above the head, hook the thumbs, coming into that butterfly grip, and then turning the head to look over the left shoulder. Just opening up through that left side of the body here. Continue to flex through the feet. As you exhale, just allowing the back surface of the body to relax a little bit more towards the mat. And then bringing the upper body back to the center, releasing the legs one at a time. Take a moment here just in the center, flexing through the feet, and then we'll swap it around. So take the legs over to the left and crossing that right leg over, shuffling the upper body over to the left as well, and then extending those arms up, hooking the thumbs. And when you're ready, turning the eyes, look over towards the right or closing down the eyes. So maybe noticing if one side feels more open or a little bit tighter than the other. Where can you soften? Deep breaths. And then releasing those arms, bring the upper body back towards the middle, releasing the legs. Bring the feet up so they're flat on the mat for a moment. And bringing the knees in towards the chest. You might just want to hug your shins in, or if you can, happy baby, pressing the back of the pelvis down. And we'll take a little rock from side to side, just massaging out the lower back. We've just been really stretching. I'm trying to open up through that lower side of the spine or lumbar spine into the pelvis. And then let's release that down when you're ready. Extending the legs out long, coming into your Shavasana. Taking some time, make yourself feel comfortable, warm, arms a little bit away from the body, palms facing up, feet falling away from one another. And with each exhale, allowing the body to get a little bit heavier and a little bit softer. Completely letting go of the weight of the body. Releasing the jaw. Softening the front of the throat. Soft belly. Coming to rest for the next few minutes. If you notice your mind's drifting, you can gently bring it back to the breathing. Just following the breath in and out through the nose. Please feel free to stay resting here for as long as you would like to. If you're ready to make your way up to a seated position, bring a little bit of movement into your fingers and toes, and bending the knees up, just rolling over onto one side, and gently making your way up to a comfortable seated position. Just keeping the eyes closed for another few moments. Noticing any difference between the beginning of the practice to now. How you might be feeling physically, emotionally, mentally. Feeling yourself whole and complete, just as you are. And let's bring the palms of the hands together into the prayer in front of the chest, bowing the head down towards your hands. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. I'll see you next time. Namaste.